Okay, guys, I'm assuming my stream's working. It's kind of weird here. I can't. Any issues today? Okay, it seems like. Okay, I probably have like 10 little snippet clips. Please just ignore those. I don't know what. It's having all kinds of trouble. So, while we're getting back into the swing of things here, I did expedite time a little bit so we could progress along. Now, like, there's always stuff to do. It's just like I want to see what kind of make from our. We're gonna load up what we got and sell it. My big thing was I want to go here. Go. I'd like to go into the wood chipping, but we're gonna hold off on that a minute. I think I'm gonna want to buy the liber, however you say it correctly. I think I want to go that route. That way we can make everything a little more efficient. So, I don't know, we're going to see what we can end up with our selling here. I think if once we peak 300 for 298, might just go for the sale. See what we can make. So really this wood here is still processing from what we originally placed, so we'll have a good profit margin, I think. So we'll see what we got here. See my amazing loading skills in action here. Should be able to go 3x3 here. Gonna give these guys a little bump. I'll try to fill this up as much as possible for load. I think we will sell all the. We'll literally be broke once we get our excavator for our fellow measures. And I need 220,000 just for the excavator itself. Strap these down. That first row is a little wonky, but we'll make do with her. The nice thing is, when we drop this off at the place of sale, we don't have to unload this stuff ourselves. Once we get things rolling here, I'm going to start using my joystick. joystick and wheel to do all the controls. Kinda gotta relearn that. I haven't used it in a minute. See where we end up here. I really don't think we're going to have enough money to do what we want to do right away here. We got a lot of stuff to load here. I mean, that's it's not exactly the best load up job, but yeah, it'll work. See how? Try something. I'm not really sure if it's going to be easier to load them from the side or just drive up on the trailer. So. We're gonna be in our own way with as far as equipment goes. Really, I can only get so close to this edge. Right there's about as close as I want to get. We might be able to make that work. We'll see. Trial and error. The only other solution is what could be done is they make a crane tool that will attach between the trailer and the back of the cab of the truck for lift bags and stuff with that. The only downfall right now would be we don't really have adequate space for something like that to work. There's my issue here. So, okay, it looks like we're gonna have to load from the side just for space. We could just load them 2 by 2, but if we're gonna make a trip, I'd like to have it as full as possible. So let's see, let's say we got 6 times 300, so we got $1,800 on there. Plus another 6. And another 3. Wow. I stand corrected because these are 1,500 liters. So we're at 300, so each one would actually be over 450. Is my math mathing? So 450 times 9, that's our quantity right now. Yeah, this is where I think we're gonna get that delayed right. A little wonky there. We'll see how many we got here. Sure, looks like we're 6 more to load. So I'm gonna, like everything's gonna be lopsided now. So we'll load this one, we'll load one from this side and then the other 2 from the other. Should be kind of efficient. I'd hate to do it, but eventually I might just get an auto load trail. I do like to keep it real as possible, even though some of the methods might not make total sense. Cut that tree down. We might take this just to sell it. But we might give it another day, see if we can get another $1 or $2. I don't want to purchase yet. Well, I don't know what I was thinking of that one. A bag. Is that all? Yeah, that's all it is. Get these fastened down, so we got 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 5. So we got 15 bags. This is why I don't like the loading mechanics on this game. Yeah. Not talking bad on the game, it's meant to be a farming game, not a logging game, but things just shift. You know what I mean? Physics are a little bit weird. Let's do some math here. This is exactly what I feel like doing on my day off, but let's look at our pricing here. So we're looking at our firewood here once the game saves. So actually we're decreasing in value. I think once I started this up we were at $2.99. Let's just say we sell it at $300. So each bundle of wood's 1,500 liters, so $300 per thousand, so half of 300 plus 150. So we're looking at around $450 per bundle, per bag, by 15. So we're only looking at $6,750. So it's not really that much. Not as much as we'd like it to be, right? So we might be looking at if my math's right, we're looking at another 27 bags. So we're gonna need a lot more money to do anything at this point. So, which is fine. Well, we'll get there eventually. Now I'm debating, do we just hold on to our wood till the market's better for it? See, my stack got a little crooked there. I had it nice and straight. It just kind of moves on its own. Anyway, for the time being, okay, we'll go with that. It works. It ain't going anywhere until I go to drop it, probably. Get all this loaded up. There is a lot of trees down that we can clean up. Might be able to grab those 3 in the last bite. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, you know, we get some things expanded here. We get our excavator. That's going to put us back a lot, but we'll get a spot cleaned off for our wood chip mill, or wood chip production. Make some mulch. But also buying a tractor. And I think what's going to happen here is we'll clear all this out. We'll plant some grass, some good grass in there, and we'll maybe do some silage production. We'll put a silage pit. I want to call it a pit, but an area in where we can tarp it. Let it do its thing, and I mean, it's not going to be a big spike in income. Some growth to go that route, but we're honestly a ways off. See, I don't really want to sell this yet. I want to, but I don't. It's very tempting. We got room to just back this all the way in. I think what I'm going to do is bump our speed up for the day a little bit, because we're not really doing anything super productive other than cleaning up some trees, so we'll let that go a little bit. The thing is, once the snow starts to fly, we're gonna probably be semi-limited on what we do. So we'll leave some trees close for production purposes. Yeah, this will be a process, that's for sure. I like to keep an eye on this too. Like right there, that's not a bad little tractor. The only downfall is, I don't. These lower horsepower tractors are almost. They're fine. Starting out for a very short time until they become obsolete. Way to do this. Yeah, and this whole startup process I did was kind of fighting myself this whole way so far. I think we'll These will be pretty short. They're pretty small. We can probably pick them up. Nope, not that one. Just carry this one over. Makes no sense, but if I just jump in and try to lift it with the skid loader, I'll probably lose sight of it. Squared them up a little bit. That's perception's off. This is why you don't play in the dark. Measure twice, cut once, right? Did that all wrong. See what our pricing went up to. I don't. Still T96 is weird because I'm pretty sure it was a T99. It's kind of goofy that it would bounce backwards. Ain't too much exciting going on for the time being. We can probably progressively clean these up, like these other trees, not making it a high priority. tree. We got, like I said, we have a ton of trees down. Whoa, super sprint, I guess. Alright, looks like we got most of these cleaned up anyway. They'll be ready to get out. Drag that one over. I'd say, yeah, this is the bad part here. Kinda got lazy. Should've crossed these as I cut them. Might almost, I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Do I sell and reinvest in a tractor with a front loader on it? With a bucket setup. Sell the skid loader. Because technically I do have enough money to go that route. I think I can get a lower end John Deere with a front loader for 42 to 45. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is maybe this piece here. Because I don't like this is going to be more narrow than the tractor. I guess it wouldn't hurt. We'll just have to make sure we aren't running over any down trees or anything. I mean, as we cut these down, we'll see what's actually in the way and isn't. So. let's window shop here. We only need a small tractor. Let's see. We'll look at one of these. Hi, kitty. I'm trying to think. What do you want, kitty cat? So the big thing, I'm trying to think. What do you want, cat? So let's just price shop here. Like again, Nokian. Might go Michelin. Continentals aren't bad either. Prego wheel weights. Nosy cat. What do you think, kitty? Hi. What do you want? Headbutt. So we're already looking at 57K. We'll just say we'll call it 60. The standard. I don't know that we really want. Might as well get it decked out for forestry since that's what we're going to be using it for. If we go John Deere front loader. Yes, that'd be kind of what we're looking at. And I just need the front loader. Front loader itself. You know, we could get this one for forestry, and we can honestly use it for everything else. The only bad thing would be the logging chains, which could eventually come off. See, this is where it's like, man, you got all these choices you could make. Figure get about half this back for selling a skid loader, roughly. We'll get more reach, so it should be easier to load the bags with this too. I'm trying to think here. I don't know how I want to do this, guys. Thing is, we'll do this and it'll put us in a hole. What was that, 59? Let's just... And we'll keep that the way it is. No. So this is what's weird. Doesn't give you the John Deere front loader attachment for some reason. Oh, booger. Let's see. So this one probably, I mean, it could work. I like everything staying consistent as to being John Deere. Well, we'll just wait. That's something to look into, though. Get some more money saved up. Go from there. It's like two. Might sell this truck and go a cheaper option. Be nice to get this option, but it sits too high. But really, yeah, it's not really that much cheaper. This little guy here, no. See, it'd be nice to use the Deuce. But the problem is, it sits so darn high. So you get this semi look, which is fine. It's an awesome look. But the downside of it is, it sits so high that you can't, none of the in-game trailers actually make sense. So I think I really think we stick with what we got. Our price on firewood hasn't improved. Of course, so for you know, get our max value out of it, we'd probably have to wait till February. So yeah, I think we're gonna stick with what we're doing, get a little more money made up. And, I think I like the idea of buying a tractor. Maybe a little more reach with this bag lifter. We'll wake these other two up while we're at her and call her a day. Alrighty guys, I'm going to leave her go here. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks.